Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Straight Bettin. Late looks, of course. We will be going over all the injury news and stuff. And I peeped that, like I said, you guys, I'd be off Twitter during the day, but I did peep. Okay, I don't think my microphone's on. That's great. Let me quick fix that. See if it gets going. Audio. Okay, I think it should be going. Hey guys, make sure to drop comments down below about stuff. Let's see how many games we got starting at 7. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 games starting at 7. So maybe we should have started a little bit earlier today. But yeah, I know that Chicago and Cleveland's pretty interesting. I think I'm going to start there. Drew Holiday's playing, Kristaps playing. Okay, so Celtics are at full strength besides Horford. Interesting. Wow, the Bulls are starting Javon Carter, who's actually like a fucking really good defender. Dalen Terry, Patrick Williams, Modest Buzelis, and Jalen Smith. So that's super interesting here. Taylor Horton Tucker, guys. I don't know how many minutes he's going to play, but he's coming off the bench. And he's someone who is pretty damn interesting to me because as for THT, on like a per minute basis, that dude gets buckets. Like I said, I don't know how much he's going to play, but I mean, he had been playing okay minutes, recently. So yeah, that could be something. Anyway, so Zach Collins is playing off the bench. Jalen Smith is starting. It's probably a great, shit minute spot for a lot of these guys. Not gonna lie, for these Cavs guys, and good minutes off the bench, all that stuff. So no Donovan Mitchell. Okay. Yeah, let's dive deep a little bit into this to see hear you. It's working. Oh wow. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys out. I think that THT is someone who I want to look into, man. 14 minutes, 16 minutes, 32 minutes, 18. I don't think there's been a game without Giddy and White. There has not. No. Talon Horton Tucker, he's really a bucket. Let's go to some of this stuff and just take go to the Bulls. Let's take White and Giddy off the court and Levine. And I can guarantee you Talon Horton Tucker is going to be like flirting with, 30 points per 36. Maybe I'm okay. So 20 shots, 24 points about, not shooting amazing. Not really passing the rock, but what's his rebounds at? 3.5. His assists are at 2.5. PA, that's interesting for sure. I mean, look, man, Talon Horton Tucker. So 14 minutes, 16 minutes, 32. I probably have THT at like 26 minutes or so. I mean, they really don't have much. So his usage is going to be ridiculous as well. Like I said, per 26 minutes, so 26 divided by 36 times times 23.79. Yeah, that puts him at about 17. So like I said, it does feel pretty short to me. PRA's at, pretty low too. Modest Buzelis, PR should have great minutes. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, this is a game that like the Bulls are clearly throwing. And he definitely is he definitely is a rookie and stuff, but I just don't know how much he's gonna play. Where do I have Dalen? I have no clue, dude. I just calculate these off the dome. I don't have like a projection spreadsheet on top of anything. Just straight off the dome. Yeah, THT. I mean, just straight up, guys. He is averaging, let's see, 6.1 points minutes on 11.7 minutes, bro. There's no one. There's like absolutely no one. There's not even Vucevic, right? Yeah, I mean, so it's like you take all these guys off. It's Javon Carter is apparently chucking. I didn't think Javon. I don't really think of him much as like a chucker. Iodosumo. Let's take Iodosumo off too, because he's someone who could maybe eat into some THT usage. Let's see what this does. Okay, so keys are pretty much the same for points at least. Yeah. No, this is a very strong lean of mine. He's definitely like he's not shy to shoot whatsoever. I do think some Cavs unders could be interesting. Is Ty Jerome starting? I see that Ty Jerome assist question. And Halliburton, Nemhard, Neesmith, Siakam, Turner. Okay, sorry. KJ Simpson, Kobe, Jeffries, Bridges, Mark Williams. I'm trying to see. Okay, so it's Garland, Strus, Okoro, Mobley, and Allen. So Ty Jerome assists. Let's see. He played 23 minutes first game back. He missed a little bit of time. The 4.5 assists for plus money. Um, without with him. Yeah, I mean it doesn't seem terrible. It definitely doesn't seem terrible. I don't really have much take on it though. Yeah, this a lot of this stuff is pretty confusing, honestly, with you. Uh, Washington and Indiana. I am interested in some like Jarris Walker stuff potentially. Okay, we don't have great stuff. So, okay. Benedict Mathurin could be interesting against the Wizards. He only had 10 points, shot 0 for 5, but just like these bench guys, I mean, this game should be like a massive blowout, honestly, the more I think about it. Thomas Bryant did have 12 points there. And looks like the books are kind of on to Thomas Bryant here. No, it's a great spot for him. You kind of need the game script to come to fruition, but 4.5 rebounds. Did play 15 minutes there. Yeah, that's someone who I was pretty interested in, but do we have any more questions? Yeah, I mean, like, what are the book? Oh, you're only okay. What do the books have him at? Yeah, so they have Dalen Terry 9.5 points. That's Julian Phillips 9.5 points, 18.5 PRA. JJJ threes, Norman threes. Yeah, Norman's pretty interesting. I want to wait for some. I'll go over that game for sure, but yeah, for sure, I think it's interesting. We're just going off over the 7 o'clock games right now, so like games that are starting in 17 minutes. Um, yeah, Modest. Yeah, Modest makes a fair bit of sense. I mean, this Bulls defense is going to be pretty bad. I actually like Javon Carter is like a really tough matchup for Darius Garland, honestly, and I don't know if the Cavs don't really have much to play for. So he's actually like a tad interesting to me, like a Garland under. I think you could maybe sell me on a little bit. I mean, like I said, dude, what's his name? Javon Carter, really good defender. Like really. That's why he's in the NBA. Like he's kind of like a Davion Mitchell type player. So don't exactly hate that. Think that there's a lot of room for others to eat. Max Strus is at 9.5 points. Like I said, guys, I'm like a little skeptical with this Cavs stuff, man. They don't really have shit to play for. I mean, like they need to win one more game and the Celtics like lose out and then they're they are clinched. Yeah, they're up 4 games against Boston. I think they might have the tiebreaker against them as well. So it's like, yeah, they basically have everything clinched up. So stuff like this is always skeptical for like overs. You could find some value in unders for sure. So that's kind of why I'm looking at Garland and yeah, I don't know how much I love the price though, to be honest. I guess the DraftKings line is pretty good, but yeah. Okay, we could go to Memphis and Charlotte. Let's see here. Josh Okogie is getting the start, so that's interesting, right? He's only at 6.5 points, and he's kind of like a chucker when he plays. Like as a Hornet, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Let's do when he joined the Hornets. Looks like it was the 20th of January. And Josh Okogie, I swear, he's got to be like a decent point. So 8.1 points on 18 minutes, and now he's starting. Like I think that I mean 4.5, dude. What the hell is going on? Like BetMGM and ESPN have some like ridiculous lines, in my opinion. Yeah, I guess his stuff's kind of all over the place though. But I really do like Josh Okogie stuff. I mean, I actually wonder what the lines are here because Memphis is not a bad matchup either. I mean, they just play super fast. Josh Okogie stats. Yeah, I mean, let's go to like this. Let's go to the since February. And sorry guys, quick. Um, Off the court, we got LaMelo and Yeah, let's just do LaMelo. Anyone else? I guess Brandon is Brandon. No, Brandon's not in the sample. Okay, LaMelo off the court. Bridges is playing, I believe, right? Um, yeah, he is. Okay, Josh Okogie. Oh, it hasn't been much. The thing, yeah, guys. I mean, Josh Okogie lines are low, man. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. And 4.5, 5.5. I mean, these books have no clue where to price it. I like the 6.5 at FanDuel though, and I think I'm probably gonna play that. It's like a weird one, but I mean, dude, if you just like calculate it, I'd probably have Okogie. I mean, it's not like really a developmental piece, but I mean, let's see. Did he start last game? Oh, he did. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Yeah, yeah. No, he doesn't. I could. Yeah, Garland unders definitely are interesting. Okay, my bad, guys. I didn't realize that Josh Okogie started the last game and still barely even played. So they got like a ton of random dude just getting minutes and stuff. So yeah, I'll probably stay away from Okogie. I thought he was just coming off the bench and doing that. Um, Nurkic is Nurkic is coming off the bench. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'd really check out what these tanking teams did. I'm not gonna lie. Keyshawn George is pretty interesting. I mean, but they definitely didn't like rush him to come back. So Keyshawn, is he starting? He is. Poole, Carrington, Champagne, George, and Sarr. Good. So AJ Johnson gets pushed to the bench. Yeah, Keyshawn George is, 16.5 PRA feels really low for Keyshawn. I mean, he's young as hell. He's a rookie. I bet he's probably ready to play. Like they wouldn't rush him back at all. I'd probably have Keyshawn for see without Kuzma, with Poole, without him, without Bilal. I mean, he was averaging okay. He has like that really shitty minute game in there. Yeah, like 29 minutes, and a lot of those were with Chris Middleton too. And yeah, some of them were without Kispert. I'd probably have him at like 20, 28 minutes or so. So if we do with games with Poole without Kuzma per 28, okay, it's probably like right on the dot, I guess. Hmm. I don't know. Keyshawn's semi interesting to me personally at 16.5. Chet 1.5 threes over. Yeah, what did he do? I mean, Lakers. So the Lakers are not actually resting people, I believe, right? Like they're actually going to play this one out. I saw that people got listed as probable, and I know that they were guarding Chet with a yeah. He only took 3 threes, and I think they were cross matching Chet with like a smaller guard. So I probably wouldn't do that. You want Chet to be getting guard like Chet had 6 threes because he was getting guarded by like either Sengun or Adams because they were running a double big. You want him to get guarded by a big for threes, like a immobile big. So I'd probably stay away from that. Cat was in foul trouble. Yeah, I mean they got blown out. Only 3 attempts in 25 minutes, so that's not really great. Like you know. Um. Okay, is there anything else I want to quick cover over on this stuff? I'm not sure. All this stuff just seems like weird. Like, yeah, Pacers still have a lot to play for, but I mean, this team is so atrocious. This Wizards team. Um, what's Nemhard's assists? I mean, it's probably going to be a big like bench minute game for the bench guys. Like TJ McConnell. I mean, he's been playing good minutes, but nothing's popping for me here, honestly. Um, okay, any last second looks? Any of the Pacers threes against the Wizards? Yeah, I mean, you could sell like Jarris Walker. I think Jarris Walker makes a lot of sense, man. I really do. I mean, he's been playing really good. 3 for 3, 3 for 5, 3 for 7, 3 for yeah. I think Jarris Walker makes a fair bit of sense, right? I mean, this is just like a great like game environment for Jarris to get some good minutes. I will say, so Pascal, Halliburton, Mathurin, Turner, Neesmith, Toppin, Nemhard, McConnell, like all these guys are like playing. And on April 4th, when that happened, he only got 14 minutes in like a massive blowout. He played 25 against the Wizards last time. They won by 53. That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't think that they're gonna win by 53, obviously, but I think yeah, Wizards do. I peeped that too. It's like where are they? Catch and shoot. Yeah, they've been really bad against catch and shoot. That's for sure. So yeah, I'd probably say Jarris. I think that Jarris makes a fair bit of sense at especially at this price, right? Like plus 144, plus 165. Yeah, but Champagny, but Keyshawn George is back, so that's where I say where I would have a concern, and also with Champagny, like the Pacers just don't really give up catch and shoot looks, and Champagny, that's all he really does is catch and shoot. So I'd actually maybe even look to the under, to be honest, because of Keyshawn being back. Let's see what's the 18.5. Yeah, I'd probably look to the under on that. No, Keyshawn's really standing out to me right now. Trying to think. So like 29, 28, 20, 40. Yeah, I don't know. Keyshawn is very interesting. Let's go to like with I don't know, 27 to 32 minutes or something. Yeah, that's not great. Okay. Any last second Chicago Cleveland looks? I like Taylor Horton Tucker, man. I might let it rip. This is just like the one that's like really standing out to me at 14.5. So that's my one lean. I mean, he's a point every 2 minutes. Yeah, Taylor Horton Tucker. I'd probably have this at like 16.5. So that's a very strong lean. I'm probably gonna stay off. I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling super confident in like these spots, like how a lot of people would be. Zach Collins will probably play a fair bit. To be fair, this is like a prime Jared Allen. So Jared Allen had these quotes about Jared Allen recently, and it looks like it's kind of coming to fruition with his line. But they had these quotes recently about Jared Allen saying that he won't play, or they want to like really limit his minutes, but they want him to play like his 82 games or whatever. So yeah, I think that Jared Allen stuff is his under stuff is pretty interesting. So that's one look I have. Sam Merrill could make a little bit of sense. Okay. Let's move on to the Boston Celtics at the New York Knicks. So it looks like the Celtics are at full strength. Um, I'm loving my Mikal Bridges under. I played his under 24.5 PRA. Looks like that moved to 23.5. But yeah, guys. So it looks like Jalen Brunson played 34 minutes his first game back. He's probably really off a minute restriction. Boston, my theory behind Boston, I think they want to do like one quote unquote one last hurrah, where they give these guys. Oh, and I was really liking Tatum before this. Woo. Yeah, guys, I'm a big fan of Tatum stuff here. I think that Boston. I envision Boston like having one last game where they can all hoop, and then they'll be like resting for the playoffs. But I think that they want to like play this one out, bust the Knicks, and then call it a season or call it a regular season at least. So I really like Jason Tatum stuff. Let's see. I know that everyone's playing Bud Horford, and so yeah, starting five in pretty good stuff here for Tatum, 14 out of 23. The Knicks, it's just like he's like the big pick and roll handler stuff. I mean, the Knicks have actually been really limiting catch and shoot. So that really low frequency with that. That's not great for like the D Whites and Drew Holidays of the world. Everything kind of just funnels through the pick and roll handler, and that's definitely Tatum out of everyone when they're healthy, especially. So yeah, Jaylen Brown, he's really been getting his minutes monitored recently, so that definitely some concerns on that front. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts here on this Boston Celtics versus the Knicks game, though. Luke Cornett, his minutes will probably overlap with Mitchell Robinson, which could be a little bit tough, especially for rebounding and all that. But yeah, Jason Tatum, I had a really strong lean on Jason Tatum earlier today, and now the line just like completely fell. And what are his rebounds are at? 7.5. Okay. Yeah, against the Knicks this year, he's really dropped the Knicks off. 37 points, 40 points, 25 points, and then that game he had 9 assists and then 10 rebounds. So yeah, he's cleared this PRA mark pretty comfortably in every single game. And now we're getting to 38.5 at FanDuel. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling Tatum today. You had to run that. Yeah, I like that deflex. I like that a ton. I think that's a pretty good look. Let's see. Yeah, so Tatum, so 24.5 points is the line. Then you need 14 rebounds and assists. That's like 6 and 8. What's like PA? Just okay, -115 at DraftKings. This feels like a great price for Tatum's PA. Obviously, it's a little bit off market, but I'll probably end up playing this DK line. So yeah, guys, I'm just like really looking into Tatum stuff here. I think it's the best look. Also, Kristaps 6.5 rebounds. I was looking at Kristaps rebounds here. Let's see. Do we have any starting lineups for this game? Okay, so LeBron's available to play. Luka's available to play. So is Reeves. So is Finney-Smith. So is Gabe Vincent. The Nets are starting Beekman, Jalen Wilson, Zaire Williams, Trendon Watford, Nick Claxton. Okay, I know we have a ton of weird stuff with that, but what's Drew Holiday's lines at 9.5? Okay. Yeah, Nick's side of things, Jalen Brunson makes a fair bit of sense. Looks like he might be kind of off a minute restriction. I mean, this is just a pretty short line for JB. I guess it's really not. I thought he'd have been a little bit better this year, but head against Boston, 22 and 22. Okay. Yeah, 36 without OG. Okay, we have the Celtics lineup officially. Holiday, White, Brown, Tatum, Porzingis, just what you would think. So yeah, I mean, if we can think matchups on that, they're gonna put Porzingis on Hart, and then they're gonna put Tatum on what's his name? Cat. So yeah, Kristaps' rebounds could be a tad bit interesting. He's probably just gonna be chilling under the rim. It's like a first quarter rebounds line. Really? Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I like Kristaps stuff here too a fair bit. Like I said, I think his rebounds makes a ton of sense, and like it's like kind of like tough to give this out almost, but like 7.5 rebounds and assists feels like really low, and like I don't, but his like 5.5 rebounds at a couple places feels a tad short too. This first quarter rebound line, man. I mean, like what the heck? He's gonna guard Josh Hart. I think that this is like a really good bet. Like I said, this is probably not gonna. This is gonna be one that I make on the side with KP, but yeah, KP is like 1,000% guarding Josh Hart here. So, I mean, 1.5 first quarter rebounds. I don't know, like 6 minutes, 8 minutes, like without Al Horford maybe. Averaging 7.6 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I think that this plus 115, I think is like a pretty damn bad price. I mean, he's over in 62% of games. You're getting plus 115, and he's going to guard Josh Hart. So, and it's like with the first quarter stuff, it's like you can guarantee that like his minutes are going to be with Josh Hart on the court. So, I think that actually might like take away some of the variance to an extent. So, yeah, KP 2+ first quarter rebounds, definitely something I'm probably going to play, but like I said, probably not counted as an official because of the books that it's at. Okay, let's move on to Lakers and OKC. I'm going to circle back to. So, what time does this game start? Okay, this game starts in a couple minutes. So, I'm going to circle back. I'm going to spend like 10 minutes on Lakers OKC, and so we got. So the Lakers are all these guys are playing, and I actually kind of really like Chet's unders because he really struggles. He's kind of like Cat. He struggles with like those like big body wings, like the Finney Smiths, the Ruiz guarding him. Because if you just think about it, right, he's not quick enough to get past them, and he's not strong enough to like overpower them at all. So it's like he really is good against like the centers when he's playing the 5. And I wonder, like, I want to wait for the OKC starting lineup and all that, but Another interesting prop, guys, is a prop. I was actually looking at the over this morning, but um, I was looking at the over on this morning because I thought that every single Laker was basically going to rest. But Isaiah Joe, and I guess this line's barely even available at places. I was gonna say Isaiah Joe unders make like a ton of sense. I mean, I don't know what I guess like these guys don't even have like two-way markets offered, which is crazy. But like maybe like PR because if you look at Isaiah Joe with everyone playing, this dude plays like no minutes, bro. Like he played 20 last game. He got that because of blowout. He was averaging like 16 there, 13 there, 12 there, 11 there, 23, 18, and then in another blowout. So it's like if this game's close, 9.5 point spread. Isaiah Joe, I don't think is really going to play much at all. I'd probably have him for like 12 to 16 minutes or so. Like assuming that the game's not like a massive blowout again. It's like you get 12 to 16 minutes. Isaiah Joe's under and like way more than he's not. So, what's good? How you doing? Ain't been here in ages. How was your birthday? It was chill. I didn't really do much, but yeah, no, definitely chill for sure. I'm an OKC fan, and Joe's a sniper. I can easily see Joe. Yeah, I mean, just like it's just a numbers play. Honestly, it's like he's probably only going to play like 14 minutes unless the game turns into a crazy blowout again. And yeah, no, he's a sniper. You like Wiggins overs? I was really I was very close to playing a Wiggins over, and then, but it was like more so correlated with like the game script, right? Because I thought that Lakers were going to like tank the game away. Why is Dalton Connect at 9.5 PRA? I don't think anyone's like resting. Oh, Rui is. Okay, so Jackson Hayes, it's a brutal matchup for Hayes, like really brutal. But he definitely makes a fair bit of sense. Let's see, what about Vando without Rui, but with Luka, LeBron, Reeves. Okay, Vando's getting like 17, 19, 19, 15 minutes. So he's getting like 17 a night. I don't know what's like 15 to 19 for Vando because yeah, I don't really think they like rocking with Hayes that much. But 15 to okay. Yeah, Joe is a sniper. Jackson Hayes will play a lot. He's someone who definitely benefits with no Rui. DFS. Let's get him in there. Yeah, I mean Jackson Hayes 24 minutes, 32 minutes, 33 minutes, 26. So every game without Rui, and then like with Finney, with Reeves. I mean he's played like a shit ton of minutes. I will say, man, it's just such a brutal matchup for Jackson that like I can't really trust it. But PRA at 12.5 does feel a tad shy, right? Especially, I mean, you're getting like the same line of like PRA and PR, which is crazy. But yeah, I mean, like I'd probably have Jackson Hayes, and maybe I'm like overthinking this almost, but I'd probably have Jackson Hayes for. Oh shit! Let me bring that back. I'd probably have Hayes for. I mean, he's averaging 28 minutes. I'd probably have him for like 20, 25 minutes or so. And if you get like with LeBron and Luka 25 plus or 20 per 25 minutes, 20.9. I mean, he's averaging 16.4 PRA. So yeah, there's that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Like J Dub? Yeah, I don't mind J Dub. I haven't really looked much into him. There should be a big bounce back spot for OKC. Honestly, I Shea, let's see, he had 26 points in only 30 minutes because of what? I know they really loaded up on Shea, and they're probably going to do the exact same thing. Like 14 potential. They are going to do the exact same thing. So J Dub had a stinker, but they definitely let him shoot, which is a good sign. Yeah, I could actually get with J Dub for sure. I mean that's great volume. Like I said, whatever. I mean, Lakers are just going to do the same shit, right? Like so if if you had like a good volume day, let's go to like Shea Gilgeous. I mean, they're going to load up on Shea. Cross match Chet. So yeah, I could definitely see J Dub for sure. Let's see. Let's look at like the first half volume, kind of. Yeah, not great for Chet. Dort had really good volume, unsurprisingly. I mean, Dort just like every sharp teams will like just let Dort, shoot. Yeah, I don't see a ton of value on Dort stuff though. Um, Caruso looks like they left Caruso pretty open. 17 minutes, 9 shots. That's pretty rare from Alex Caruso. So, yeah, J Dub. Yeah, it might be like an everyone but Shea type of thing. And OKC definitely is pretty desperate to get a win here. ERA, this feels like a tad shy. Hmm. Yeah, I like J Dub today too. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's just like a minutes thing. It's still a brutal matchup for Jackson. You like Shea? I don't like Shea. I like Shea's assists, but yeah, no. I just for the little bit I watched, I know Shea's just like so good that it sometimes doesn't matter. Wiggins, yeah, I could maybe see Wiggins. Like I said, I liked Wiggins coming in, but I don't. I wish they were resting everyone and he could maybe benefit off some like garbage time run without Shea on the court. Um, yeah, no, Shea. The little parts of that Laker game that I watched, it was just like Shea, getting like absolutely loaded up on. So like I'd probably stay away. Yeah, guys. But circling back to Jason Tatum stuff, and looks like DraftKings is the only place without the. But 38.5 PRA. Yeah, Tatum. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to gauge who I want to play on Boston. Like I said, I think it's Tatum, but also where's Kristaps at for his rebounds? Okay, 6.5. Looks like some sharps are getting in on this. Oh, yep. Wow. Okay. Kristaps PRA. Kristaps PRA seems pretty low too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Tatum and Brown. 20 out of 28. A lot of these are just like shit minute games. I might give Kristaps rebounds at plus money a go. I think I am as well. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give this a go. Kristaps over 6.5 rebounds at plus 112 at FanDuel. I'm gonna let that one rip. Oh, but yeah, I forgot that Bobby Portis is back, dude. That's actually funny. Yeah, Kristaps rebounds. I mean, he's just gonna guard Josh Hart, so like it really should be kind of free eats on the defensive glass for Kristaps. Let's see. Um, versus the Knicks. He played one game. He had 15 rebound chances, only 7 rebounds, but he did have 15 chances, which is definitely encouraging. What's like the most chances he's averaging 12.1 on this season, so that's pretty good. And hit rate's pretty good on the year. You're getting this at plus money too, which always matters. But yeah, let's see KP. Okay, plus 114. Sweet. Yeah. Let me get that in. And then the first quarter rebounds too, guys. I mean, someone must have hit that in the Discord or not in the Discord. And yeah, I do like it. Thank you, Easton. I appreciate it. Yeah, Cat under PRA. Like I'm on Mikal Bridges under. I think it's gonna be like a big. It could be like a big Brunson game. Cat's gonna get cross matched, which is just yeah, it's bad for him for sure. But yeah, I definitely like that. KP over 6.5 rebounds. Sweet. Okay, sorry guys, got to send this in. Yeah, yeah. So cat stuff. I mean, for sure. I think it's like a big Brunson game. I think it's all that stuff. Um, let's see. Oh, yep. I forgot I have to ping my Discord people now. See any plays in late looks. I haven't been here since start. No, I didn't. I was very close to doing Talon Horton Tucker overs. Um, but yeah, I stayed off that. Yeah, so instead, I mean, I'm playing Kristaps right now over 6.5 rebounds at plus 114 at FanDuel, just because he's gonna guard Josh Hart. So And then what are the other prices? Okay, cool. Yeah, despite Kristaps over 6.5 rebounds at plus money, like that a ton. Let's see, like he did have 15 rebound chances. So I mean, let's say like with like 11 plus rebound chances. Yeah, he hits that pretty easily. What's the most he's had in a game? How many times has he had 15 plus? Okay. Yeah, not saying he's gonna get that at all, but yeah, like it a ton. Yeah, Tatum should be pretty busy guarding Cat. Yeah. I also really, really like Tatum over PA here, personally. Like a 29.5 it dropped. I'm a big fan of it. Wouldn't want to play two Celtics overs, like I said. Just I mean, these guys don't have much to play for. I probably would honestly limit my overs to one per game, especially for the teams that don't like have like a ton to play for. Yeah, Chet only had 3 rebounds, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, do we have an OKC starting lineup? I'm actually pretty interested for this. Yeah, I'll look at Bobby Portis though. I kind of forgot that he was actually coming back from suspension. But Bobby Portis, 18.5 PRA. I mean, he's been suspended, so it's like I would think that some games like without Dame, with Giannis and Brook though. Oh no, not Kuz, Giannis and Brook. Yeah, I mean, dude, he's kind of needed, right? So I mean, this feels pretty short. I'm not gonna lie for Bobby. He hasn't played in a long time, but yeah, he's probably not really gonna get doubled. He's gonna be going up against like a lot of non-Gobert minutes too, which is like against like Naz Reid and Julius. So I mean that's definitely advantageous. I guess they're just like variants, right? Like I guess you just don't know how much he's gonna play. But yeah, I mean this team's kind of hurt, and they don't even have Jericho Sims either. So it's like yeah, and they do have Giannis and Brook. So let's see with Giannis and Brook, then without Jericho Sims, I guess 18 minutes 24. So his minutes have only been at 20.7 with without Dame with Giannis and Brook. So yeah, looks like his minutes kind of actually don't get a bump at all. Like 18 to I don't know 20, and he's coming off suspension too. So yeah, actually I'd probably stay away from Bobby. Pelicans will start Alvarado, Brown, Reeves, Olynyk, and Missy. Great. Who cares? Um, Tatum. Yeah, I like Tatum too. The Portis CTE. Yeah, guys. I mean, I posted this on YouTube and TikTok. I am on Anthony Edwards PA at 31.5, which is still at Bet365. Look, man, I take it with a grain of salt. I think Ant literally. I have like the worst ROI betting on Ant, like literally out of every single player, and he's like my favorite player, which is like actually fucking pathetic. But look, he just like he's gonna be up for this game. Ant like trolls so often, it's actually not even funny, but he sees Giannis on the other side. He gets motivated by seeing other like star players, and it's just like, dude, this game is such a must win for the Wolves. Like, these last 4 games are such must wins, and like it's a cupcake matchup against the Bucks with like drop coverage and shit. So I played his points and assists, rebounds. Yeah, I mean he's not really gonna. I don't know. He wouldn't play point of attack, so yeah, I don't think it's a terrible look. I think it makes sense for sure. Rudy's gonna play a shit ton of minutes. I will say that. He'll be needed for sure, and Rudy's been so good. Like it's actually ridiculous. 29 plus PRA in like a million straight games. So yeah. I already said that I locked in Kristaps PRA. This get sent in twice? Because that's where you just asked this. Yeah, no, I just locked in Kristaps rebounds. Yeah, so and rebounds. I mean, 4.5 does seem like a tad short, I guess, but yeah, don't have a crazy look on that. If Kawhi is playing, he's going to go nuts versus the Spurs. Why? I actually don't. I actually kind of disagree. The Spurs are like a catch and shoot matchup for everyone, and if Derek Jones will probably be a play of mine. If Yeah, Spurs just like you don't want to attack. You want it to be like you want to bet role players against the Spurs because of how much catch and shoot stuff they allow. Bogey guys, Bogey's like super intriguing, man. He could be letting that shit rip from deep. I'm not gonna lie. So Kawhi, is he still a game time decision? Um, Jones, you took Derek. Yeah, I like Derek Jones. Cat or OG under. My bad. I already sent this. Yeah, I mean I'm on McCall's under PRA at 24 and a half. And yeah, so I do like Cats under too though. It's like yeah, Josh Hart's gonna have the opportunity to score if he decides to shoot. Jalen Brunson will have the opportunity to score because of drop coverage, single coverage, and maybe OG. OG could. I don't like OG's under. He's been playing really good, and I think he just like he's actually getting usage now. Like it's not just like he's not just like a spot up guy. So yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I agree with y'all. Kawhi, yeah, Rockets game tomorrow. That's a big game. That's a huge game. I would not play Kawhi, waste him in this one. And I might try to jump the gun a little bit. So, like, if let's see, Bogey with Harden, Norm without Kawhi, um, and no Coffee too, which is kind of significant. He played 30 minutes last time, and that was like a long time ago. And 23. No Amir Coffee too, so that's pretty encouraging, honestly. Bogey, what's his PA at 13 and a half? I might play Bogey to be honest with you guys. I think that is a pretty damn good look. Minus 10 and a half, minus 113 at FanDuel. I mean, this is just like a dream matchup for Bogey, with like the catch and shoot looks that they'll allow. Him and Derek Jones both make a lot of sense in my opinion. So as a Clipper, let's see. So yeah, so 30 minutes most recently without Coffee. I'd probably have, and then 23 shot like absolute shit. I'll probably have Bogey for like 26 minutes or so here. And yeah, like per 26 minutes is a clip. Let's do like with Harden. Oh, okay, so it's like a little bit short. He's definitely playing good now too, and this is a great matchup. So yeah, even Zubac seems a tad short, just like who's guarding him. But yeah, yeah, I saw that. Over points Zubac. Yeah, Zubac was my first look, but they've just been so bad against the catch and shoots, dude. It's like ridiculous. Like I feel like I have to almost bet on a catch and shoot player. So yeah, I mean I have this up here right now. This is like catch and shoot frequency on the Clippers. I mean Nico Batum. Any Nico Batum interest from you guys? But no, seriously, I mean like him to hit a three, like actually might be like a decent bet. If you can get him to hit a three at a decent price against the Spurs, it's probably a pretty good look. Okay. Yeah, Minnesota, Milwaukee. Do I have any other thoughts on this? I think the spot up defense is going to be really poor for the Bucks. That's kind of one thought with having. So I think like Ant's assist could spike. Like I said, I'm on his PA because I like his points too, but I think I like his assists too, and that's why I added it. If you guys believe in Jaden McDaniels, even I'm having trouble believing in him recently. He's been like really fucking bad, but I do think it's a decent spot for him. Wonder if Randall gets guarded by Giannis, it's gonna be really tough for him, and he could be a sneaky under. But yeah, anything else? I would think that Rudy would guard Giannis here, and then or Rand. Yeah, I would think Rudy's on Giannis in pretty much single coverage. So Giannis under assist actually, I think is a really good look. It is really juiced, but 7.5 feels like really high. I mean, just because he had some spike games against these teams that have no personnel over no personnel on them. It's like, yeah, it's like okay, cool. Philadelphia, you had 20 assists. Like with let's see, without Dame this year. Yeah, without Dame this year, he's under in 4 out of 13 games. And what's his rebounds at? 11 and a half. 19 and a half. Yeah, guys, the more I think about it, I really like this Giannis under 7.5 assists. Like, I totally get that the juice is like ridiculous, but the juice doesn't really matter if you think you have an edge, right? And he's only, I mean, without Lillard, I mean, he had this fucking 76ers game. Like, if you go to like a Wolves allow the 6 fewest assists, I mean, what do the 76ers allow? Like, a million assists. I mean, I guess he's ended at 7 on a few. Like Hornets, Heat. We know what the Heat are a good matchup for him too, so I don't even like having this in there. But like, yeah. I really like Giannis assist. Deuce is playing good, kind of good for Bridges under. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, Bridges, even like Shamit playing is good for the Bridges under. The reason like why like I finally got around to the Bridges under is because like Shamit's there. I mean, they're running a 9-man rotation, right? It's like McCall's not like a lock for 40 minutes. I think he only averages like 36 compared to like 38 when all them play. So yeah, yeah, no, but Chris, yeah, Zubac points. Like I said, I do really like that. I just would prefer the catch and shoot guy over that. Um, Okay, let's go back to Lakers. Do we have any Lakers OKC lineups? Is Thunder still running that too big? Okay, Gary Payton, Jalen Williams is out. Okay, Quentin Post is now questionable. QP, Big Q. Gary Payton's out. That's actually somewhat significant, I guess. Isaiah Collier is questionable. Wow, these guys are tanking. Um, okay, yes, we talked about Spurs and Clips. What's Harden's assist at? Okay, 9.5. I'm sure this opened up at 8.5, and that was a really, really good bet. But yeah, Norm Powell too makes sense. I mean, he's a catch and shoot guy that can cook. It's pretty much like, yeah, players catch and shoot. I mean, the Spurs are just so bad on defense, right? It's like, yeah, they're gonna be aggressive on, hard and pick and rolls though, and Norman probably coming off like the off ball screens. Let's see, where are they against? Okay, never mind. Okay, Reeves or Lakers, Luca, Reeves, Finney Smith, LeBron, Hayes. So these guys are trying to win, bro. I think that OKC is gonna be very. What did DFS have last game? Because who do the Lakers play tomorrow? Do they play a good team or a shit team? Because I wouldn't hate Lakers schedule. They play at Dallas tomorrow. Oh shit. Yeah, dude, this is a big like look ahead spot. I might fade Luca, dude. Not gonna lie. Oh, I might fade Luca. What's his line at? Is his line actually at 30.5? This is such like a good sell spot on Luca. Oh, 26.5. Fuck. Yeah, no, I really like Doncic's under. I'm not gonna lie here. OKC is probably gonna come out and be super aggressive, like blitzing and stuff. This is like a prime spot for the Lakers to just get blown out and then rest, because yeah, they play Dallas tomorrow. Look ahead. Luca's not gonna be focused, bro. I hate talking like this and thinking like that, but it's kind of true. Like, y'all really think Luca's gonna be focused, like knowing that they play in Dallas tomorrow, and they just got that big win against OKC. Like Luca, if Luca goes out and goes over his PRA, he's a dog, bro. Um, yeah, Navs. What's his okay? So it's only at FanDuel. I really like this line though. I'm probably gonna play Luca's under, to be honest with you. That that could be very viable in my opinion. And it's against OKC, bro. Like, oh, Luca had a good game. Yes. What do you shoot from deep? Like 5 for 11. Yeah, I expect these guys to be much more aggressive, like how they usually are. I know it's tough when you're playing those two big lineups, which they still are, but and Isaiah Hartenstein, I think he could finally have a decent game. Let's see, what did he only had 6 rebounds. Like this, like really, I mean, this is fucking low. This is really 20.5 PRA for Isaiah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to think through this one. I do like J Dub though. I think J Dub makes sense. Shot the ball pretty poorly last game. Shea over assists could sell me on it. Ooh, ooh. Don't hate that. 11.5 rebounds and assists. He had 12 despite getting, in a blowout. So that's pretty impressive. Yeah, dude. I just think that I think I'm probably gonna end up playing Luca's under. Like, I just don't see it, bro. Like, they have Dallas on deck. I'm just gonna wait to see like what this line, if it gets bumped up anywhere. Because I don't like sharing only like FanDuel lines. I mean, 41.5 is like fine. Like I said, I think that this is just like a spot game almost. Yeah. Yeah, Mavs like Luca's such a look at spot. And OKC is gonna be focused in. So So 33.5 everywhere for PA. And what's this? 42.5 for the 9 rebounds. Finney Smith's at 8.5 points. So he had 4 for 5 from deep. I do think Finney Smith. What's his threes at? Okay, I think his threes are a decent look at 1.5. Anyways, guys, I'm about to wrap it up. I'll give it like a little more time, but click up on same game parlay. I actually, I'll do a same game parlay. But first off, I want to quick shout out a couple things. First of all, if you guys are watching this video, make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe or this stream. Just free way to support. It's really helpful for like the long term growth of Straight Bettin. Like if no one ever like likes or subscribes to the channel, it's just like we're gonna be stuck in the mud the whole time. And obviously I don't want to be stuck in the mud. I want this channel to grow as much as possible. So yeah, make sure to drop a like, sub, all that stuff. Yeah, definitely get to this SGP. Celtics Knicks, I think, starts in like a couple minutes, so I don't think we can get there. But I just want to quick take some time, guys. If you guys don't have a FanDuel account, you're actually missing out. You're not doing it right because FanDuel is, in my opinion, the best book in the world, probably the best recreational book for sure. They're the one book that if you guys like to bet early, like to get some CLV, like to get values, you're really not going to be punished for it a ton. I mean, yeah, you won't be able to bet $2,000, but you could bet some early lines on FanDuel, wake up the next morning and not be like limited to $5. So yeah, guys, in my opinion, FanDuel, super proud to shout them out and promote them because, like I said, I think they're the absolute best. And we do have a link in the description if you guys don't have a FanDuel account. So make sure to click that link in the description, sign up. You can bet $5, and if that $5 bet wins, you get $200 in bonus bets. So they're also giving out a potential $200 if you win that bet. So yeah, make sure to download FanDuel, get it started. Like I said, best book in my opinion by a wide margin. Yeah, Ant rebounds and assists. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm on his points and assists, so I like that more. But yeah, no, I definitely like the assisting. I think it's a solid look for sure. Yeah, let's go to FanDuel. Let me quick hide my screen so you guys can't see my shit. And let's go to FanDuel. Yeah, no, I might do like alt unders, like on the Lakers. I like just like Lakers get blown out. Shit, Thunder money line or Thunder. Yeah, let's go start off Thunder spread. Let's go to player points. Let's just do like a ton of PRA unders. So let's go to LeBron under, Luca under, and then let's do let's who do I like here? Yeah, J-Dub. Let's do J-Dub to score. Let's do J-Dub's 20 points, I think. Yeah, I think I like J-Dub 20 plus, or what's his points here? Okay, yeah, so let's do J-Dub 20 plus, Thunder spread, and then at the end, who's going off in garbage time, fellas? Is it Wiggins or is it Isaiah Joe? One of these dudes hitting like 2 threes. I feel pretty good about it. Aaron Wiggins. Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, so I have Thunder minus 9.5, LeBron under PRA, Luca under PRA, and then J-Dub 20 plus points. Who's the last leg? I think it's like got to be like an Isaiah Joe or a Kenny Hustle or some shit, or not Kenny or Isaiah Joe or Aaron Wiggins. To put the little cherry on top because they're dogging him. I don't like what's Wiggins 10 plus 104. Like I don't hate that. Like Lou Dort 2 threes. I kind of like that too. Let's do Lou Dort to hit 2 threes because he's going to be left pretty wide open. And say he's hitting them, then he's definitely going to get there. So Lou Dort, just do 2 threes, some slight. What is that like? Where the hell is it? Am I blind, dude? Dort doesn't have a 2 threes. What the? Does he have 3? Wow, FanDuel knows, guys. FanDuel knows. Let's do Lou Dort to score 10 points then. Okay. A-Wig. Yeah, actually, yeah, let's take Dort out. Let's do Wiggins 10 points. Wiggins has better odds to score 10 points than Dort. Oh, barely. Okay, yeah, I like this. Let's do a little 15 bomb to win 200. Sweet. Yeah, no, I like that. Would you do? You should do SGP. Spot one of the viewers like $25 for a parlay. I would, dude. Yeah, no, I'll definitely do that. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do it. If that shit wins, you guys have to like the video though. If you guys like this video, I'm gonna go back and check to see who liked this shit. If you guys like the video, I'll give, and this parlay hits, nah, screw $25. I'll give, let's see, what was it to win 200? I gotta keep some for myself. I'll give $100 to someone, or fuck 100. Sorry, guys. Guys, I don't have money like that, so like I actually got to keep some of this shit. I'll give $50 to someone who likes this video. If that SGP hits, if you guys are listening. So yeah, there we go. Help me get my engagement up, and then I'll pay you guys out. Even though I suck at these parlays though, so it's like they don't win very often. And that's why you got to always say if they win. That's like the cheat code for engagement nowadays. If you got to be like, oh, if we sweep, well, buddy, I hate to break it to you, but you suck at betting, so you're probably not going to sweep. Okay. Is there anything else we like here? Like I said, I'm gonna fire on Luka under PRA, bro. This is just like such a bad spot. Like I can't overstress it. So yeah, I'm probably gonna play as under 41.5. I just like, dude, like worst spot of all time. Literally the worst spot of all time. This dude's probably so distracted. They're coming off of that win. They're all comfortable. OKC's pissed off. Like, yeah, I'm fading the fuck out of Luka tonight. So we got this parlay, the king of OKC lays. Well, you endorse it? You like? I mean, you said the J-Dub stuff, and like the rest like correlates pretty well, right? Like, okay, back to back shit minutes for LeBron and Luka. Luka distracted. OKC comes out with vengeance, and then Wiggins cleans up in garbage time. I like it. I think we have like we told ourselves a script. It's very well correlated. It's like we're pretty much getting like, well, we're not. We're you know, I feel like that stuff's pretty good, pretty likely to hit though if it's a blowout, right? I mean, maybe not J-Dub because he needs the minutes, but you know, let's hope. Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure to join in tomorrow for late looks too, and yeah, like and sub to the channel. Check out FanDuel, link down below. If you guys don't have it, like seriously, if you guys don't have FanDuel, you guys like don't know how to bet. So make sure to get FanDuel. I'm playing. Make sure to get FanDuel though. Get your free, get your $200 if you win your bonus bet too. So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow, and peace out. Yeah, good luck, Alex.